Chrissy Crew, it's a late night. I'm about to make me some sun-dried tomato pasta. I wish I had some penne noodles, but I haven't bought no penne noodles in a while. I usually make those when I want to make mustacholi. I can never find the mustacholi noodles. These are the seasonings I put in here. And I'm about to open up my Lee Perrin. I'm putting these new seasonings or these good seasonings to use. Finally got some Lee Perrin. I can finally leave the soy sauce alone and let the soy sauce be for soy sauce. This levels up your food. This is going to level it up. I've never had sun-dried. I never made it at home. I don't think I ever had it at a restaurant for that matter. Sun-dried tomato pasta. And I think the only thing I'm missing is like some tomato paste. I got to buy that tomato paste. Just like they had the vanilla bean paste. I got to get some of that. Just bought this like a week or so ago. I'm going to marinate this with some EVOO, and it's gonna be on because we're gonna grill this in the cast iron, and I'm gonna put that over into my pasta. Ooh, I got this smoked paprika in there. Now I'm putting some W sauce in here, and I don't want to waste it because this stuff is expensive. This is expensive. I don't, little dab of duty. I don't need no whole lot of that. This EVOO in here. Just gonna spray it with a little bit of that. When I get ready to cook it, I've seen a lot of people that make that pasta. They use the oil of this to actually fry this in. So I'm gonna be frying it in EVOO, and I'm gonna be frying it in, or grilling it, I should say, in the sun-dried tomato oil. And of course, I'm going to chop up some sun-dried tomato oil. I mean, it's not oil, but sun-dried tomatoes, and put it over in my pasta. I think this recipe is considered Tuscan, like Tuscan pasta. There go my chicken marinating. I'm going to chop this up. And I'm going to chop some of these up so it can be, bite-sized pieces when I do put it in the pasta. And, yeah. And I'm just going to add this when it's time to build that sauce. I just got my dairy and all that in the refrigerator for when I'm ready for it. I didn't take it out. I didn't want it getting warm or anything. Well, they cooking. Ooh, now to open this up, it smells so good. I'm gonna chop some of these up and put it over here. Ooh, they look good, man. That's some flavor. That's all flavor there. I don't know how much of this I should chop up. I chopped up roughly about 6 of these bad boys. And that's gonna be spread throughout our pasta. Yeah, that's about where I want those noodles to be. But they still a little hard. Look at that good old syrup on there. Ooh, that syrup, that means flavor, guys. That's what you want, that's what you need. All right, I'm about to remove this chicken. It got a good enough char on there. That's a perfect char. And we're gonna let it rest on that butcher block back there. And I gotta scrape some of this out. I wanted to use some of these bits, but it's a little bit too burnt. I don't want my roux to be burnt. So we're gonna scrape some of that out of there. We got some good premium ingredients. I cleaned out the skillet. Yeah, I didn't want all that black stuff in my roux. So that's resting the chicken. We brought out the mozzarella. And we got some Parmigiano, whipping cream, of course the butter to start the roux, flour to start the roux. We got some pasta water back there, onions. And my phone about to go out. We don't have much time. I put roughly about 3 tablespoons of butter in this pan. And I'm gonna let that get hot. And then I'm gonna put my onions in there. And that's right, I have some minced garlic. Yep, my minced garlic. I got my seasonings down in here. We're gonna get that going. And then we're gonna get our roux going. Here it's getting hot. We're gonna put a little bit more of that sun-dried tomato oil in there too, if we want that flavor. And of course, we're gonna add the actual bits later. Okay, we got our sun-dried tomato. Gonna put a little bit more oil. Don't take that much, just to get that essence. I've really been working on leveling up my ingredients. That makes all the difference in the world, using the good ingredients. Put the onions in. We're gonna add some minced garlic. All right, we got this roux going. And we're gonna add our pasta water. Add a little tomato sauce. Add some more pasta water. Then we're gonna add some of these sun-dried tomatoes. Chrissy crew, I ran out of space. That's my pasta. There's my charred grilled chicken. And I chopped it up, and I'm building my sauce. It's still resting on the board back there. I added whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. Then the mozzarella, stirred that in, and I put some seasonings in, like the paprika and the garlic and the onion powder. Then I added the Parmigiano, then my pasta, and stirred it all around. And I topped it with not Parmesan, but with the parsley. Okay, then I put the chicken in after I seasoned the pasta. There's my grilled chicken. Delicious, so full of flavor, you guys. I stirred it in. And this is my sun-dried tomato chicken pasta